Are we going to do it just the two of us, or do you think other people will join?
We can make it if we try. Yeah.
Just the two of us. Okay, let's do it.
You never know, because quite often someone will just join 10 minutes in, which is odd.
Yeah.
Okay. Touch. Wow. Wow. A dragonfly just flew over the building and it was the size of an aircraft carrier. It was huge.
Have you got a pond?
I'm surrounded by them.
Oh.
There's one over there, and two over there. They're huge. I've got one tattooed on me.
Oh.
It's a symbol of rebirth, isn't it? One of those, they're very big in sort of Japan and China, that kind of idea of metamorphosis and rebirth.
Yeah.
"25 seconds to go." Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's that? Up and down. Still wearing my slippers. They're more like moccasins, alright? Can I change sides?
Do your Chihuahua yappy?
Yes. Actually, the Chihuahua is fine when it's with us, when it's with me and Tamsin.
Huh.
So we went to bed for a nap, and up came our dog, the Chihuahua, and the kitten. Well, the cat. It's still the size of a kitten. And they all got into bed with us and went to sleep.
Oh, that's cute. Very cute.
Because we're calm.
Yeah.
Keep your bum lower than your shoulders. Bat is trying to get in this room with me now. It's the second time she's been in this room just to annoy me.
Yeah.
Shout abuse at me. Stop eating grass. No, she's not eating grass. She's licking the dew off there. Good. Excellent. Opposite hand, opposite foot, opposite hand, opposite foot. Am I going to end up throwing you out? I was expecting something more elegant than that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, balance on your bum. Don't let your back arch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then bend your knees. 10, 9, 8, 6, 2, 1. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knees. 1, 2, chin. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Up and down. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we've run out of time. How unfortunate. Good. Threading the needle. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Going. Explore. The sun's come out. Go on. Change sides.
Think you're more of a dog person or more of a cat person?
I'm a cat person.
Hmm.
But I love my dog.
Yeah, but just not as much.
Now, I would say I love them both, but I don't, there's a, you know, the personality of a cat and the personality of a dog. I am reserved. I'm a reserved person, and that is cat, so I'm a bit like a cat. And dogs have got a sort of, you know, like they go mad when someone's at the doorbell. It's like, okay, you're going, you know, this is, I feel like I feel like talking to it and say, look, never tell anybody outside the family what you're thinking.
Yeah, basically they're just not cool enough.
They're not cool enough. They make a fool of themselves all the time. Sonny, never tell anybody outside of the family what you're thinking again. Okay. Side plank on your forearm. Plus the fact that she is the size of a kitten, right?
Yeah.
But has taken down pigeons and brought them up into my room.
That's it. Pigeons are stupid though.
They are incredibly stupid, but I did see her try and attack 3 seagulls. They were all much bigger than her. That was quite fun. Change sides. All totally silently. Just galloped into the next garden and tried to jump up with their claws out. I've also seen her 50 foot up in the tree behind me, the oak tree behind, chasing squirrels.
Yeah. I'm a cat person. I've never had a dog.
She's a super being that doesn't make any sound, except when she wants something, which is. Tamsin's sister's got a terrier. It's a Cairn terrier, half Yorkie, half Cairn, and they're proper ratters. They, you know, she could kill my cat in 5 seconds flat if she could catch it. My cat's a psychopath, so it walks right up to this dog, which could kill it. And she has a good look at it, and she has a sniff of it, and the dog sort of rolls on its back submissively because it knows it's going to get in trouble if it murders the cat. Someone looks innocently at my cat, and my cat just went just for good measure, for no reason whatsoever, just out of just whimsy. She decided to just scoff this poor dog round the hooter with her claws out, and then scarp her. Because the dog went mental after that. Did my one-man show thing.
Oh yeah.
It was interesting. Very, very cool.
Where did you do it?
I was at Steyning Cricket Club, which is a good place to play, not necessarily your one-man show, because there was quite a lot of drunken cricket players hiding around the back going, why is he singing Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin and Matt Monroe songs? Don't you know Sweet Home Alabama? I was like, yeah, I might do that at the end. If this doesn't work.
Did you enjoy it or did it feel a bit weird?
No, it was very, very good. But I definitely learned something about myself, which I already kind of knew, because I was trying to sing those songs to be more like, to be more like my voice is. My voice is, I could sing that stuff with my eyes shut. No one could sing that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé, right? No one can do it. We're doing a plank. So I'm doing that stuff because it's more authentic to me. It's like, this is what I love to sing. This is what most shows off the quality of my voice.
Yeah.
But I went on at 8:30, and you never go on at 8:30. You go on at 9, because then you can do 2 hours and go home. Because the 11 o'clock, most buildings have got a curfew. On your back. But I went on at 8:30, and then when I started looking at the clock, to my astonishment, at the end of my set, it was 10:30, because of course I had put a 2-hour set together.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, oh my God, I'm running out of stuff, and I'm really tired at this point, because when it's just you have.
Couldn't you just leave then?
Well, no. See, here's what I did. I thought about just leaving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the blocks on your knees. So what I thought about doing. Oh, pussycat. Shut up. Good. So what I did was I sold out.
What do you mean?
I can play anything on the machine that I use as backing, because it's a posh karaoke machine. So I just went bip, 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 bip. And I went, almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. And they all came running in from the other bar, going, yeah!
Okay.
And then I just did a load of mainstream stuff.
I guess the thing is it lets you be much more responsive.
It lets you be what?
It lets you be much more responsive. Like if you've got your band with you and you suddenly spontaneously decide, I'm going to play.
Yeah, you can't do that, and I wouldn't do that with my band anyway, because I am like, I want it to be perfect. I don't want a half rehearsed or not rehearsed at all version of a song.
Yeah.
It's like people think that from a movie. I always joke about that. So when someone comes up and goes, do you know this song? It's like, yeah, I think that's round the key of G, isn't it? Come on, guys, we know this one. It's like, no, we don't. We didn't rehearse it. And I'm not playing it. Which makes me sound like a right miserable git, but it's because I just quality.
Yeah, you know yourself.
Yeah, I want to hear quality. You know, it's got to be quality. Right, plankety plank, and turn like that. What else did I do? I did some Beatles stuff, which for me is easy, because I am from there. I had a singing teacher once that said it's really interesting because if you're from different regions, you'll form vowel sounds differently. But if you sing the Beatles song and you're from Liverpool, everything's like E, E, E. I can't even describe it. So, because the wind is wild, it blows my mind. You know, you go straight into the same vowel sound.
Yeah, but it's really annoying when.
Love is old, love is. You know.
What about when British singers?
Hmm?
What about when British singers sing with an American accent?
Well, it's inevitable because you have to an extent.
Why?
Because British vowel sounds are like this. I have often walked down these streets before, though the pavement always stayed beneath my feet before. And Dean Martin's version of that is, I have often walked down these streets before. It's just more fun to sing.
Okay. So the reason is literally that it's just more fun.
Well, not necessarily just more fun. It's just it's like there's a reason you sing in Italian because the vowel sounds are more open.
Yeah.
Vieni, vieni, oh mio diletto. You know, it's more open. Legs apart. Left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Il mio cuore tutto affetto. I think that might be ancient Italian as well. Il mio cuore tutto affetto. Plus, I'm still adopting a style that isn't me. Posh English accent is not me. It's not me. My real accent is, hey mate, you come down the pub, like, you know, we're all talking through the nose and that, like, you know, it's posh, sounds, you pound.
Have you ever thought of getting voice actor work?
I've always wanted to do it, but I don't know how to do it.
Well, I know someone who's one of the, well, I don't know actually where she is. She says that she's one of the top voice actor agents.
Yeah.
And I used to teach her. And one of the things that's a really big moneymaker now,
Yeah.
voice acting for gaming.
Oh, right. Well, you name the accent, I can do the accent. I can do a low voice, I can do anything.
I know.
Like I can convince somebody from Northern Ireland I'm from Northern Ireland. I convince a Scottish person I'm from Scotland.
Maybe I should contact her and tell her about you. And she'll either say, no, thank you. I mean, she's basically the agent for lots of famous people.
Right.
Or she'll say, yeah, what you need to do is put together a. Should I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, it's your last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come up and touch your toes 10 times.
Oh, what, like that?
Yeah. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down, head down, lift your bottom. 1, 2, what I used to do when I used to work with people and rest. I used to work with people, and after a while of listening to their voice, I could do their voice no matter who they were. Even like women I work with,
Yeah.
bring up their office pretending to be them.
I know you're really fantastic with accents and voices. I mean, I don't know anything about the ins and outs of it, but what I do know is that actors are making some of their biggest money on gaming, because gaming is now the largest part of the entertainment industry by far.
I saw a clip for that this morning because this guy got recognised by his voice for.
Yeah, exactly, because if you think about, you're not just talking about, a game is basically every single time it's played, you're getting those royalties.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That's big money.
I'd love to do something like that because I play around with voices. I mess about. Just you know, I was talking to a guy from Belfast the other day, and I thought I'm not going to put on a Belfast accent. I'll put on a northern. I'll put on an accent from 40 miles north of there, so where my dad lived. So I was like, "Hey, are you? Are you it? It's good to see you. Oh, it's been so long. It's been so long. Sure, it has." And it's not like
You're really good at it, Kieran.
not like that Frank Carson thing where it's like, yeah, it's hard, really hard, like grating. It's much more soft like this. It's lovely because they savor every single wee word.
But what I'll do is I'll contact Sophie. She'll either say
Yeah, but
he needs an agent to contact me or something. But it would be interesting to see what she says.
I've got some sound files of me doing different accents, but I don't. It was quite hard when I did it in the studio last time I went to the studio. They just went, oh, just do a load of voices, and it's like it's not as easy as that. It's like I need.
No, I know, and also to get a professional quality voice reel